Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt disappointed with what you see? Maybe you've compared yourself to others or thought, I'm not good enough. Trust me, you're not alone. Self-love is something most people struggle with, especially in your 18s and 30s when you're still figuring out who you are and where you're going. But here's the good news. Learning to love yourself the right way isn't some vague idea. It's a skill you can actually develop. And guess what? It's backed by science. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll have real, actionable steps to start building a healthier, more loving relationship with yourself. 1. Get to know yourself better. You can't love someone if you don't know them. True for others and true for yourself. Do you ever freeze up when someone asks, "Tell me about yourself"? That's a sign you haven't spent enough time figuring out who you are. A great way to fix this is a simple exercise. Grab a piece of paper or your notes app and create 4 sections: likes, dislikes, strengths, and weaknesses. Start filling them in without worrying about perfection. What makes you happy? What drains your energy? What are you great at and where do you struggle? Think of it as a date with yourself. The goal isn't to be perfect, but to understand and accept every part of who you are. The more you do this, the more you'll appreciate your unique qualities, and that's the first step to real self-love. 2. Silence your inner critic. We all have that voice in our heads that tells us we're not good enough, that we don't measure up to others, or that we'll never succeed. This inner critic can be loud and persistent, but the key to self-love is learning how to shut it down. Dr. Kristen Neff, a leading researcher on self-compassion, teaches that the way we talk to ourselves impacts how we feel about ourselves. So instead of beating yourself up for mistakes, try treating yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend. Whenever you catch yourself thinking something negative, pause. Acknowledge the thought, but challenge it. Remind yourself that mistakes are part of being human and they don't define your worth. Over time, practicing this kind of positive self-talk will help you cultivate a healthier, more loving inner dialogue. 3. Practice self-compassion. We've all been there, feeling down after a failure and drowning in self-criticism. But here's the truth. Self-compassion isn't about excusing mistakes. It's about learning from them without tearing yourself apart. The next time you feel overwhelmed, take a deep breath and remind yourself, I'm human, and it's okay to struggle. Acknowledge your feelings instead of pushing them away. Give yourself permission to feel sad, frustrated, or even angry. These emotions are normal, and they don't define your worth. Remember, growth comes from kindness, not cruelty. The more gentle you are with yourself, the stronger and more resilient you'll become. 4. Reflect instead of blaming. Life doesn't always go as planned, and that's okay. The key is learning from setbacks instead of punishing yourself. Self-reflection turns mistakes into valuable lessons. Try this. At the end of each week, spend a few minutes thinking about what went well and what didn't. Write it down if that helps. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Reflection isn't about dwelling on failure. It's about turning experiences into growth opportunities. 5. Take care of your body. Physical and mental health matter. Self-love isn't just about how you feel emotionally. It's also about how you treat your body. This doesn't mean you have to get in perfect shape or follow the latest health trend. It's about listening to your body's needs, whether that's eating nourishing foods, getting enough rest, or moving your body in ways that feel good to you. When you take care of your body, it's a sign that you respect yourself and value your health. It's equally important to nurture your mental health. This can mean different things for different people. Journaling, therapy, meditation, spending time with loved ones, or just taking a break from the pressures of life. Mental self-care is just as important as physical self-care when it comes to loving yourself. Lastly, practice gratitude. Focus on what's going right. Loving yourself isn't just about who you are, it's also about appreciating what you have. Life can be overwhelming, and it's easy to focus on what's going wrong. But when you take a moment each day to reflect on the good things, no matter how small, you start to foster gratitude. This shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, making you feel more content and connected to your worth. Whether it's savoring a morning coffee, celebrating career progress, or appreciating loved ones, gratitude reminds you that there's always something to be thankful for, even on tough days. Loving yourself takes time, patience, and practice. Pick 1 or 2 tips from today's video and start small. Remember, you are a work in progress, and progress is beautiful. If this video helped you, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And always remember, you are worthy, just as you are.